Hey, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to the new video. Yesterday I spent a certain amount of time watching YouTube and researching the topics, thinking about the content, what I want to post, what type of videos I want to make. And the more I try to play this content game, the more I see that it's not for me, it's not representing my values, and it's not what I want to do in 10 years. So I think it's best to keep it small, keep it authentic, keep it real. I really appreciate you guys sticking along and watching my videos. It means a lot. And at this point, I really want to stress that even though I'm small and I don't have that many subscribers, I appreciate all of you, and I'm really consistently trying to make my videos better, make more sense, make them more interesting and more authentic. That's my goal. And on that note, I bought a new video light from Neewer to increase the quality of my videos. But to be honest, I was so busy overthinking everything about YouTube that I didn't have a chance to test it out yet and actually make a video, which is what I wanted to do with it in the first place. So that's what we're doing today. Most of you probably don't know, but I started my photography, videography journey as a photographer mainly. I was shooting Nikon cameras, which was really good era. And I always understood the importance of having good lighting in your shots, because it can make or break your shots. For a bit more than a year and a half, I was trying to make the best out of the natural lighting, which is of course the best lighting that you can have. But here in Denmark, when the winter approaches, the days get really short and the time that you can actually use the light is quite limited. That's why I really wanted to invest my money into a nice light so I can create better videos, and also I can learn more as a filmmaker, as a videographer, and experiment a bit. So like I mentioned, I've never owned a proper video light before, so all of this is kinda new to me, but I thought it could be cool to show you its features and try to make it work together. Just quickly, for those who are interested, the light is called Neewer CB100C and it's a 130 watt full RGB light. Okay, let's get started. So it's about 5 p.m. right now, which means that it's the time that I'm coming back from work. I eat something and let's say I want to film some videos right now. I need some more light because now I'm at f4 and ISO 1000, which is quite a lot. So we're gonna power this bad boy up and try to make a nice scene that I can use for filming. Just give me a second, I need to change my camera battery. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back now, let's power it on. Whew, it's so right. Before filming this video, I was doing the quick educational browsing on YouTube on the topic of lights, and I think everything that I've learned so far could be condensed into two simple rules. Rule number one: if you have a light source in your location, position your new light source at the same place as the existing light source is coming from. Here we have windows, which means that I'm gonna position the new light in the way that the light from the new source comes from the same direction as the existing light. And additionally, if you have a huge room like this, you want to make sure that you sprinkle some small lights in the background. This helps you to isolate your subject, which is in this case me, from the background. It helps you achieve more of a 3D effect, and in general makes the whole scene way more pleasing and not so boring as just the light from the key or the main light. And the rule number two: make sure you add diffusion to your light source. This could be done by using the reflector, umbrella, or simply by using a shower curtain. In practical terms, this basically allows you to make the surface of your light source way bigger and therefore making your light softer and more pleasing to the eye. Now that we know the rules, let's try to implement them and light my living room. Usually when I film videos, I like to stand somewhere around here in this zone because it gives me a lot of natural sunlight coming from the windows. Or if I sit down, I sit on this side of the couch, which is well lit from the windows. But now we have a light, so I'm thinking I'm gonna position it more towards here, so it kind of emulates the light that's coming from the windows anyway. And by doing this, we are fulfilling the rule number one, remember from before. So all I'm gonna do here is basically just lift the light up as much as possible. I think that's as high as we can go. It's pretty solid, it's higher than me, of course, which is not that hard actually. But before we fully mount it and angle it in this position, I'm gonna apply the rule number two, which is add diffusion and add this diffuser on it. Ta-da! And only now we're gonna lift it up to about like here. Yeah. Also, I'm gonna make sure that the light is pointing approximately 45 degrees downwards, and usually I like to face towards that wall, so I'm gonna put it approximately 45 degrees in that direction. Alright, that's it for this light. I'm gonna power it on now because it's pretty dark in this space already, so it's gonna help us film forward. But we're gonna focus now on small lights and sprinkle them across the space. Pretty nice. Now I'm just gonna mess with the settings of the light a bit, so I get the light which is powerful enough and pleasing to the eye and matches with the white balance of the outside. Okay, I think that's it. Now I'm gonna position you so you get, whoa, more of the light. And this is how we're looking. What are you saying? It looks pretty nice, I feel. Now, of course, we have to adjust the exposure a bit, but yeah, not bad. Currently, I'm on 55% with this light, and if you ask me, this is lit pretty well. The light is 45 degrees to this angle and a bit downwards, so my face is lit well. But if you take a look at this corner here, it's pretty dark and the whole scene here, it's pretty uninteresting. So now we're gonna change that. If you're a true subscriber, which you should be, if you're not, please subscribe. You saw that I bought this IKEA rice lamp, which is pretty nice, and I think it will be perfect to light that corner. So we're gonna position it there and try it out. Ta-da! This red, I think it's looking pretty nice, and as a bonus, it's matching with my hat. But now I think I need to adjust the temperature of the key light, because it's a bit too cool for this environment. We do this by rotating this big dial towards the lower Kelvin value, which means warmer temperature. And I think this looks pretty nice. And now, if I position myself in the center of the frame, we have a key light, which is lighting my face, and an extra light, which is giving a bit of pop to the background. I still wish this light was a bit brighter, so I'm gonna put it in normal mode. I think this is actually a bit better. Now let's try no light. It's quite boring, and light, boom. Quite nice. I have one more light source available, and it's this small lamp up here, so I'm gonna turn it on and see what I can do with it. It's giving quite a bit of a warmer light, so I'm gonna try to adjust my key light to match the other sources so we see what kind of light can we get. I did it now, and judging based on my little LCD screen here, it looks quite a bit better. And that's because I basically matched the value of the Kelvin of these three lights, and that means that we can adjust the white balance in camera and make the whole frame look way more coherent and not like one light source is really blue and one light source is really warm or something. Another thing that I need to play around with is with the position of the key light. If I position myself now 90 degrees relative to the key light, I get a lot of shadow on one face, which is more like a dramatic look. If I position myself now completely directly looking into the light, I get more like a makeup look, which is not exactly what I want. But if I put, again, myself 45 degrees relative to the light, I get like a little triangle, which is supposed to be the cinematic triangle, and that's supposed to be the most pleasing and interesting light that you can get. Also, I need to figure out how far away from the actual light source I want to stand, because currently I'm at 55%, I think. I can put it way up or way down, and I need to regulate that with me in the scene and lighting the actual space around me. I think that's it for this video. We achieved what we wanted. We put the lights in the space, and I think it looks pretty decent. I need to play around, of course, a bit more and see what works also on the computer footage-wise. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really tried to make it beginner-friendly and explain stuff that I know to other people as beginners, as I'm actually a beginner. If you're not interested in that, catch me with the next video. I'm probably gonna make some more vlog style or, again, honest and true to myself content. I'm really trying to make it interesting and valuable for you, so I hope you like it. And yeah, see you in the next one.